Hey guys, this is Snack Attack 8 and welcome back to more Donkey Kong 64, the Rhyme Boy, the Rhyme LP. Have I ever done an LP that rhymed in such a great way before? I don't think I have. This is part 20. Last time we went back to Angry Aztec, we had quite a time there, and hopefully we're not going to be having such a time here in the next world, or I guess right now the lobby to the next world. We haven't gone to the next world yet, so I won't spoil it yet, but yeah, we're finally tackling World 6 of this game. That's pretty dope. I think we gotta, first of all, there's some stuff to do in the lobby. Gotta smash that thing. I think there's some, is this, yeah, we can smash this too. That switch on the floor there, I believe, just has, it just needs like a rock or something to be put on it, right? It opens the wrinkly heads, which I guess that's how you do that, but we don't need to. We do need to switch to Donkles, though. I forgot those little crystal walls were there that we needed to break. That's why I thought I wanted to come up here as him. Switch to DK. Just call him Donkles. That's just, you hate that. And we'll quickly try to get over here to the lava area with our Strong Kong activated. You probably saw the little silhouette in here, but there be a gold banana. I wonder if you can survive in this lava without Strong Kong. You can't. I had to try it. Could have been like Angry Aztec or something. This game is very selective about when lava kills, as opposed to real life when it always kills. Just don't learn from games, kids. Anyway, Lanky's Overworld Kasplat is also in here, so let's get that. I don't know why I used the Crystal Slam move. I was trying to save Crystal Coconuts. We can pick these up, but we're also gonna have to use them again in this lobby, and we need them a lot in the next level. So, very Crystal Coconut intensive area. I don't want to use too many of them. Yeah, there's one more golden banana to do. I think this is probably one of the more involved lobbies. There's more stuff in here to do than I think there is in quite a few of them. Maybe Frantic Factories is the most, got the most stuff to do, but this one's definitely up there. Because if we shred up here on this little thing, there's another golden banana for Diddy. I think that's exactly what Squawks just said. I really like the, oh yeah, man, we're cleaning up in the overworld. I guess we're getting pretty close to the end of this game. It's feeling weird to me already, because I feel like I have so much more I want to say about it, but that's the way it is with literally every LP I do that's not blind, so I think we'll start as Lanky. He's got some bananas in the very beginning of this world. What was I saying? I really like the lobby theme here, the variation on the DK Isles theme. It's really nice with this very plinkety tinkety, I guess it's marimba or xylophone instrumentation, just very fancy sounding and very much the sort of feel we'll get from the level. But first we gotta watch this thing. Those stubborn eights don't know when they're beat, but even they will have to admit defeat. You rhymed after they've tangled my fiery little pet. K. Rool, what are you talking about there? Oh, he was talking about Dogadon. I got nervous for a second. Nothing can stop me now. Their island is doomed. Dogadon's like, oh man. Trust the Kongs have been dealt with. Look at him just. Oh no! Those horrible Kongs threw nasty barrels at me that went bang. Knocked me into the lava, and they did, and I've singed both my wings. One got really big and punched me in the face. Yeah, I guess we have clobbered this guy twice now. King K. Rool's not gonna like that, though. He just stands there just looking on in awe. Make sure we're recording before we start off. Crystal Caves. Look at those bats. Which is level 6, or world 6, I guess. Nowhere in this game does it really refer to the different areas as like world something or other, but it is the 6th world, I guess. Or I guess I think most often people would refer to this as the 6th world. Crystal Caves is sort of your cave themed level. I guess if you were to try to glean inspiration from the classic Donkey Kong games, Crystal Caves would probably be sort of akin to the that one slidey level in Donkey Kong Country, or maybe the Black Ice battle level, or whatever those levels are called in DKC2. It's sort of like that, just crystals and cave. I guess I always think of this as like the ice world of the game, but I guess it's not ice necessarily that we're exploring. It's like crystals. All right. What to say about Crystal Caves? I know a lot of people don't like this level very much, and I think that has something to do with the challenges here being particularly tough. There are a couple floozy doozies, if you will. One thing I will say about the level that's annoying, we're gonna see it here. We have this giant fuckboy Jones. I like to call him Fuck King Jones, or that's sort of his canon name. He's up in this weird area up here, and he's banging around with his club, and that's gonna make stalactites fall down on us. Now, normally the way I play this level is I don't try to deal with that guy until the very end. Like, you can avoid his stuff if you really just make an effort to. It's not that hard to do. Oh, did I go the wrong way? No, I didn't. Well, I did, but I went up this way. Do we have something from Funky? Does he have an ammo belt for us? Something? Yeah, he does. Ammo belt, Chunky. Hell yeah. I like that. Ammo belt 2. What's that? 150? 200 bullets? 200 shots. Yeah, we're maxed out now. Man, zero and doing right now. We will have one more power to get from Funky Kong, but not for right now. I guess we didn't need to come over here. Where I wanted to go, actually, was over Dish Way. And there's one thing I want to do over here first before we do the rest of the level. Which this is generally not the way I would be going normally. I would normally just make a beeline for some other part of the stage. But we're gonna do this rock fiasco over here. We got a good start on bananas for Chunky. Drop it, please. It's gonna break this thing, which I believe that's in the vicinity of the area we do want to be going in. Oh my god. So, yeah, we'll do that now just so we don't have to backtrack anymore. And we'll probably grab DK's Kasplat while we're over here, because if we've already done this rock stuff over here, I'm probably liable to forget DK's Kasplat is also over here. So let's do that. Somebody is hammering. I don't know if it's in my house or they're working on construction in the apartment next door to me. They've pretty much been working on it all day. I would assume it's probably that, but it sounds like it's coming from the other wall. I don't know. Someone is hammering, and it's just throwing a hammer in my plans today, which was to record this game. Alright, so we're actually going to head back to our beginning area over here. Yeah, that is across the way. Damn it, I thought they were done. That's a bummer. And we'll go heading over this way, which is the way we want to go. There's more bananas in here for Chunky. There's Snide. Is there a balloon? Yeah. I don't think Chunky will have an issue with bananas in this level, honestly. Because I always feel like I just end up with a ton for Chunky, and I have to scrounge for everybody else. But we'll show Snide off for Crystal Caves too, just get out of the way early. We got DK's blueprint. We actually have 3 more, so 3 more means 3 more golden bananas. In the last video, if someone who's maybe watching this in the future who like knows a lot about this game watches it, they'll see that I made a really dumb mistake. We had turned both the blueprints in for DK and Tiny for Angry Aztec, and when I was recording last episode, I was like, why did I visit Snide twice? But I forgot that if you visit Snide in any level, you turn all your bananas in. So we must have seen him with Tiny or something at some point after going to Angry Aztec, and so we had the banana for that blueprint anyway. Get what I'm saying? Let's check our blueprints out. That's sort of what it's shaping up to look like. I guess we've never seen Snide with DK or Diddy, but whatever. That's fine. Probably turn most of the blueprints in at the end anyway. Alright, so this level is peppered with Fuckboy Joneses, actually. And they're sort of the canon main bad guy of Crystal Caves. I don't think you'll find too much else. What we want to be doing is heading over down this way, up here, and we'll really start kicking off. Kicking off, boys. I think, is this the... Why am I blanking on where that area is with the big igloo? It's in here, right? Yeah. Alright. So, putting the rock on that, is it a chunky balloon? I saw the balloon in there. Oh, that's for DK. Maybe we'll get that in a second. Putting the rock on that little switch up on that scaffolding kind of area breaks the igloo thing open in this room. We can put the rock on this switch, and it'll break this igloo thing over here. So we're gonna be headed towards this thing anyway, and I just wanted to get that out of the way now. I suppose we can. Oh, there's a tag barrel right here. You love that. We'll switch to Donk. Donk's got like something to do right out here anyway, so this is pretty harmless switch. Geez, am I ever gonna talk about Crystal Caves? Oh man. Alright, I think I'm gonna grab it right up here. Come on. Yoink. What? Should just be shooting. Always be shooting. Oh my god. Alright, maybe like here. There we go. Alright, not so bad. Yeah, so what generally with people that I know who play this game or who've played it a lot, they'll say Crystal Caves is probably their least favorite level, just because I think for a lot of people the challenges here are really frustrating. There are some frustrating ones for sure, and maybe it's just the way the level's laid out is a little unintuitive, and just I think aesthetically maybe for some people they don't like it that much just because it is sort of like a cave level, but I certainly don't think it's the worst level. Fungi Forest I definitely like less, and I've come to like Crystal Caves more than I think I should over the years I've spent with this game. And we're gonna make a case for why I think it's pretty cool. Got a barrel blast segment, that's pretty cool. Of course that's in every level. So, it is at every level, right? I'm pretty sure it is. So that's not something unique here. But this one's not annoying to traverse or anything. Pretty easy as far as things go. I think this one ends in a bonus barrel too. I don't believe it does anything to the environment. I like when the bonus, or when the barrel blast segments do that. But just got a bonus to play here. What are we playing? Oh yeah, it's Basic Barrel Barrage. Didn't I just say in the last video that we were gonna play this again? We know how to play this. Alright, like I said, it's easy to get overwhelmed with this one, but you just gotta manage your positions. Manage to keep your flanks clear. Clear those flanks, daddy. This one seems one of the more implausible. Like, is DK just stuck to the ground and somebody glue his feet down, or like why didn't he just get up and move around? That reminds me of, if any of you guys know the Duck song, very classic, popular YouTube video, where the duck keeps asking for stuff, and like he's like trolling the guy, like he wants grapes at the lemonade stand. That actually came, I think the inspiration for that Duck song video came from a really old joke. It's one that my dad used to tell me, and in that joke, he's going to the store to get birdseed, and the guy doesn't have birdseed, and then the guy gets so pissed off at him for asking about that he's like, if you ask me one more time, I'll nail your feet to the ground. And the duck asks if he has any nails, and then the guy says no, and then the duck asks for birdseed again, and like that's the troll. That's like, I think that's the origination of like the troll duck from the Duck song. Thinking of DK's feet nailed to the ground in that minigame is what brought that alive in me. Sorry if I triggered any duck lovers out there. Alright. What are we gonna do? So let's, oh Jesus. Alright, well I'm gonna wait this out. Come on, boys. Maybe we should get rid of this guy. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll decide between episodes if we want to do that. It doesn't last for that long is the thing, though. But if we want to be blowing up his Lanky and flying over here, then we for sure don't want to run the risk of getting hit by any stalactites. Lanky also has some powers to get from Cranky in this level. Actually, no, I don't want to play Jetpack. Well, he has a power to get. All of the 3rd through 5th Kongs do. Lanky's is Orang-Stan Sprint Palmus Dashium. It's like a continuation of the Orang-Stan. I can run faster than you, Lanky, even with K. Rool on my back. That's why this potion's a must. Jump into my barrel with your face on it, and you'll emerge like greased lightning. Make sure you got plenty of crystal coconuts. Yep. Alright, that's it for Lanky. Sort of a Frantic Factory repeat. We're going to spend the very beginning of this episode just getting some moves. Diddy does not have any moves. Diddy got no moves, man. Tiny does, though. Ooh. I don't want to play Jetpack. Fortunately, you don't have to go to Cranky that many more times after, like, you'll probably unlock Jetpack. Tiny's is Monkey Port, Warp 'em Craftiest. This is a very odd move for her to get, I think. Really proud of this one, Tiny. If you stand on my pad with your face on it and press Z, you'll be teleported to another location. Monkey Port is basically it's basically just a warp pad that only Tiny can activate, which is pretty lame as far as things go, but it makes for some kind of interesting puzzles. And finally, we have Chunky. This is another very out-of-place power we're about to get. Let's get it. Oh man, we'd have just the coins for it. We might need to pick up another rainbow coin, just in case I want to do something with coins as Chunky later on. Did it just say Wear-em Gonis or something? Gorilla Gonis? Do us a favor and use this one as often as possible, huh, Chunky? Throw in shade! Stand on my pad with your face on it and press Z to turn invisible. You don't have to look at your ugly features. I'll feature you in a battle against my fists, buddy. What? Alright. So, there's coins for Chunky down there, but I don't think I want to go down this way. That loops right back to the very beginning of Crystal Caves. The way you want to look at Crystal Caves is it's essentially a big horseshoe. We're pretty close to one end of the horseshoe right now, and over by where we hit the switch, the very first switch we did, and Funky, that's sort of the other end of the horseshoe. So, whoop, well, that's what I wanted to do anyway. So there is some, I don't know, I think once you get that down, it's not so hard to find your way around. But remembering what exists around other than that stuff, I think can sometimes be a little difficult to do. And some people think the level layout's confusing because of that. Honestly, though, I think, again, compared to something like Fungi Forest, which has all these branching multiple paths and stuff like that, it's really not so bad. Do we want to do this thing as Tiny now? I guess we probably do, huh? I swapped to Diddy just because he's got stuff in here, but let's do this. Let's whee on over. But yeah, I like Crystal Caves. The challenges don't give me as much trouble as they used to anymore. In fact, I think some of the tougher ones in here are actually kind of fun to me these days. But we'll see how that goes. Maybe I just like the idea that I can just beat them all in one shot, do good like that. How do I get Chunky in here? Oh, can I break? I think I can just break the wall down. We probably don't need to get that banana with him though. Yeah. Oh my God, our favorite game, Crazy Kong Clamor. It's dumb. I was about to sing. I was gonna say, like, if this is the Wii U version, then we would lose. We would have to pause buffer. We would have to pause buffer. That's not in sync. If you're watching this video and editing, Future Snack, don't try to sync the song up to that because it's just gonna mess everything up. Yeah, I guess good that we got this out of the way. 1, 2, 3, baby. And there's that's how we get Chunky in here. Do we have the 3-pad active? No. I think the 3-pad is right over where we're headed. Well, I guess if we need like reserve bananas, we can get that balloon, but Who really cares? Unlike Fungi Forest or something, this is a level we're going to be completing entirely on our one run of it. We're only going to be coming here. Actually, after this, we're going to be heading back to Fungi Forest, but that won't be for a little while. We'll probably spend 4 or 5 episodes in this level. Maybe our first 5 or so far. But I think Fungi Forest may end up being a 5 or 2. We'll see. Now we'll jump in with Diddy and fly over here because he's got a ring to fly through in this big area with an igloo. Again, like, I always think of this as the ice level. I guess it's technically not. I don't know if these igloos are made out of crystal or what have you, but I don't know. It just makes me think of an ice level when it really isn't. I guess we can get these bananas. There's a banana right there. That's actually the one that we opened up with Chunky. I got nervous there for a second because when we saw the cutscene of opening that that thing up, I was like, "Where's Tiny's monkey port? Doesn't she have one there?" Jesus, really? Oh, we only fly through this once. Duh. What am I thinking? We'll get these bananas too, though. I guess we're already in the air. I'll probably drop down and these coconuts. Actually, if that's the tiny monkey port I'm thinking of, I think we have a way to take out the falling stalactites already. I think I had that mixed up with another one she does. Unless I'm right and I was mixing up. Either way, there's a bunch of stuff to do in this igloo here. I would liken it to maybe the individual temples or something. I guess we'll probably do Chunky's part right now. He's got some other stuff to do though. Got the Kasplat up here for him, just chilling out. How did he even get up here? Can Kasplats jump? I guess they probably can. Most creatures can. 55 bananas for Chunky and another golden banana. So he's making a little progressing. We'll play his instrument. I just wanted to be quiet for that performance. And head inside the igloo. And I think the area in here looks really cool. I like this a lot. Not so cool is what's happening here. And by that I mean we have to save this rabbit guy instead of let him die. There's these little hothead boys, which are pretty cute. I kind of like these little guys. They're like weird enemies from this game. I think that guy actually succeeded. These guys are pretty weird. Like, you never see them again, but they're these little fire boys. And I guess they're trying to quicken the pace that this rabbit is going to explode. You guys really haven't seen the impetus behind this rabbit yet, but I don't want him to live. And the fact that we have to save him here is pretty annoying. He'll show up again later in another episode, and I'm not looking forward to it. I guess for right now, though, he's okay. He gives us a golden banana, which I'll take. That banana was going on a journey. Man. Yeah, I really like the little inside of this igloo. I think what I like about Crystal Caves is the look of the level and the atmosphere. The music track I think is really strong. I think actually this is I've heard him say it once or twice here and there. I would go by that. I think this is Grant Kirkhope actually his favorite music track that he did for this game. I think I've heard him say it multiple times that he likes this one the best, and it's very different from a lot of the other ones in the game. It's very kind of somber and almost sad sounding. It's just a very mellow one. I think that works really well with the atmosphere of Crystal Caves, and that's what I like most about it. And I do like that about Fungi Forest too, but I like the challenges here a lot better, and that's why I think this level's better than that one. But man, this guy is up here. Yeah, usually I don't take him out until like the very end, but I guess we'll do it right now. Some bananas up here for Tiny. I think you do have to come up here because there's what, 20? No, I guess you don't have to come up here, but I usually end up doing it because there's a lot of bananas up here for her. We'll grab this rainbow coin because Chunky for some reason was like out of coins. And that's all there is to do up here. No golden banana or anything. But now our atmosphere that I just talked about liking so much is safe because we don't have to be interrupted by a dumb big old guy. I think that's actually maybe going to be it for this episode. So yeah, 25 minutes, we'll probably end this off. More on Crystal Caves as we really dive into it next time. I think I got some interesting things to say about this one. Till then, guys, I've been SnackDack8. Thank you all so much for watching. See you in the next video. Later!